I just really can't sit in a room with someone that will lie to my face. For you to not acknowledge or be truthful because you know it doesn't look good for you, it just triggered me, and I know I needed to get out of there.
Man was able to say how you hurt her, then both of y'all were hurt. I want to know why you was hurt.
Because she dragged my name. She could just walk away and let her friendship go.
Say that. Let us hear that. Destiny was literally passionate in that moment, and I think a lot of times we confuse passion for aggression, and it's okay. Like, we human beings, we have a right as humans to feel how we feel, but then bring it back down if we want to. And that's exactly what Destiny did. How did she hurt you? That's all we need to talk about.
Anybody stand up at me tonight ain't gonna be the night
I was
for that
standing
energy.
to leave. I wasn't standing up at you. So
but you was leaning towards me.
I didn't come to you, and that's why I was telling you to stop doing that, because I wasn't leaning towards you to come at you. I stood up because I wanted to get out of here.
Now, what the van at? Come on, Ops. Come on, Ops. That's disrespectful for real. Don't do that. Who am I Ops to? I'm Ops to you? Because you don't know me like that to call me Ops.
I think you just always
But
think
don't, you call me out
though.
my name, just like me calling you out your name. It's not okay for real.
Watch her. Because I feel like there's a whole bunch of people at this table that's the Ops, man. I go to Ops again every time. She is the new Ops, just so we clear, she took your name.
Hey! She don't even know me. You don't even know me like that. You don't know me.
No.
So don't do that. Let's not do that.
No, because I see your brain. I see your brain going. But listen,
not the one, not the two.
But the energy,
not the one, not the two.
Now see if I gave her, but if I gave her that energy.
I agree, but it's a way to talk.
You said Ops first.
Baby, I'm
when
not
you
gonna argue
say
with her.
Ops,
Tell that girl don't run up on me.
I hear you.
Tell that girl don't
but
run
when
up
you
on me.
say
I
the
got
word
too much to
Ops,
lose. She ain't got nothing to lose. She ain't got nothing to lose, baby.
Tisha definitely encroached Shanita's personal space, that's for sure. But being mad, because Tisha's mad, doesn't address the beginning that you called her an op. You ask for smoke, you get smoke.
That girl is the messiest girl on this trip. But y'all can be delusional if y'all want to. That girl like to keep her mess.
Delusional. Nobody's being delusional.
Okay, she not the op, she messy. You want me to call her messy?
No, but listen.
What do you want me to call her?
No, you're still missing my point.
What's the point?
My point is, the simple fact that you say it is gonna get somebody riled up.
Okay,
That's all
I
I'm
won't say
saying.
it no more.
That's all I'm saying.
I won't say it no more.
I've been respectful to that lady. I don't know her. I've been nice and kind to her. But don't prejudge me because of me and Mel history, because you don't know the full story between us. That's my thing.
Sure.
I initiated a conversation with Sunny because I feel like emotions were so high at that point, and then I see her standing there, and she's somebody that I once considered close to me. And when she said, I never meant to hurt you, I don't believe her.
Don't walk away, because that's what you do, and it never gets a resolve. You don't have a resolve with nobody you got an issue with.
I'm done talking about it, really.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
But you pulled me to the side.
I did, and
So
I thought I
what
would get a real moment, and I didn't, so I'm done.
I just sat here and said that I hate that you feel that way, and I never wanted this to come from your pain. So what do you want me to do?
Nothing. Nothing.
I just don't like the fact that you keep trying to diminish the relationship that we have to make what you did better. In that moment, I knew that it was more important for you to put on this facade than it was to really connect with me and have some remorse. I had a moment where it was like, oh, this is too much. I don't want to go to jail in St. Thomas. But then, you know, I've done a lot of work. My therapist and life coach, who is a therapist, so 2 therapists are on speed dial. So doing the work has helped me to stay in situations that I know I need to grow in. I can sit in whatever I can sit in. I can sit in my truth. I can sit in your untruths. So that's why I'm still here. I'm not running from nothing.
Let's go right there. Just. Hey, it's all good. Life goes on, baby. It's okay.
I love you.
We'll talk. We're gonna talk.
I'm not gonna act like I was apologizing for what I said. No. She was a big proponent of respectful cheating. I said what I said and I meant what I said. I was apologizing that I had to say it. I'm sorry I had to do that to you. I did not want to do this. I don't want to go there, but you can't keep being so hypocritical and not living in your gray areas. Like, you are not black and white. Let's see this gray.
I want everybody to enjoy this trip, have fun. I want us to keep exploring the island, doing adventurous stuff, and just have a good time. We all work hard. We get
You know, one of the
vacation.
things I do want to acknowledge, not to cut you off.
Yeah, go ahead.
That you had to keep being reminded of your pain with Martell. over and over again, I know what that feels like now. So I really want to, God damn it.
Just breathe.
Say that I'm sorry you had to go through that. For real.
It sounds good.
Oh, y'all gonna make me cry. Now I'm crying. I don't like stuff like this, man.
It's all good. It's some anger.
And I mean, I'm gonna be real with y'all. First of all, I received that. I believe it is sincere. Sometimes we as women, we don't understand what each other going through until we experience it. Then it's like, oh, that's that. You know what I'm saying? I can move forward with the destiny in the sense of us being able to be in the same space. Because I'm the host of this trip, I want everybody to be comfortable. Like, that's how I was raised. If you take people somewhere, if you have people out somewhere with you, you treat them well. You don't get people away from home and treat them nasty. So I'm trying, as the host, to put my best foot forward, to say the least.
We back, ladies. We back. Jump out.
I knew you better not have had nobody in the front with you.
It is not okay that she gets to hop around on this guy and we just have to sit here and look at it and cheer for her. Like, okay, male girl, have your fun.
I am having the time of my life right now. However, Destiny wants to keep him talk. Oh, I'm not interested in having a heavy conversation right now.
Whether you acknowledge it or not, it's some pain there. It really is. It's some pain for the loss of a relationship, because real talk, I was a real friend to you, and it went left. And last night was the first time I ever heard some of the things that you felt.
You didn't know that I wouldn't be okay with you still being friends with, getting off the phone with me to talk to somebody who's putting me through hell.
Listen, you say that, and that's one time.
How do you think that feels if you my homegirl?
So I've acknowledged
and
it.
this joker's on the phone
Can I
got me
finish?
your friend out.
Can I finish? See, this is the thing that makes me have an issue, because I can acknowledge your pain, but you can't acknowledge mine. I didn't deserve to become a liar. Me being a liar, you started that, and it grew legs. That stigma, that statement from somebody that was perceived to be very close to me, to know me, has followed me into other things.
You know what has followed me, Destiny?
Can I finish,
I got
Mel?
all her deep secrets. I know where the bones lie. I know this, and I'm
Mel.
thinking, what bones is she talking about?
Mel, you gonna let me finish?
But I'm just saying.
Okay. Another thing that grew legs, that I'm messing around with Martell, and you know, if you don't know, I'm telling you, hell no. Hell no. What is that face? Melody.
Yeah, Destiny.
I'm saying that it grew after you said it.
Things grow after people say things. Speaking of, right? I'm just saying, because we gotta be fair in it. Things grow after things are spoken. For example, there's a comment that you made that I want to address and get to the bottom of where this is too. You said to my mother, you need to worry about pimping out your daughter.
Straighten it up if you want your business to be successful.
Ma'am, and listen, I'm sorry, say what?
All right, thank you.
No. Move. I'm sorry, what? Worry about pimping your daughter.
What was that about? What did you mean?
I felt like every time it was a situation, none of that matters. I apologize.
does?
It doesn't, because I apologize to your mother.
But why did you say that?
Because
Where did that come from?
certain moments and people say certain things that they probably shouldn't say. So I acknowledge that I shouldn't have said that, and I apologize to your mother and to you.
You said, or somebody said something to you.
I'm talking about the moment where I said it. I said I apologize to your mother because I shouldn't have said that. So I don't really know.
So you just pull out the sky on the day at your grand opening. I'm gonna say that Melody's mom is a pimp.
So what I want to do is acknowledge that I apologize, and I apologize to your mother publicly, and I want to move forward with that. Is that accepted?
Nope.
Then I don't know what else you need from me for that.
No, baby girl. I want to know why you said that. Where did that come from? Like, what? It was so left field. I need liars to start owning that and saying why they're saying it. And let the record show when you don't have any merit for doing so. But of course, in typical Destiny fashion, she didn't have any. She just needed the moment.
What else can I do?
I'm asking you, where did that
And
come
I feel
from?
like
I shouldn't have said what I said, but at the same time, where it came from was the fact that one of the larger influences in Melody's life is her mom. But her mom doesn't hold her accountable because everybody sees what happens when you hold Melody accountable. You are ostracized. You would rather stay in her good graces and not call out her bad behavior because it's profitable. And to me, that's pimping. I was wrong for saying it in that way, because I was raised better than that. But I still stand by what I said, which is hold your daughter accountable. Hold her accountable in her wrongs, and not just the people that you think have wronged her.
You know, so let's go and figure it out, and we'll talk. It's to be continued. You know, ... To be continued.
I would like to piggyback off that, though, speaking of women being able to figure things out. So, Destiny, you know, we had a conversation last night that I feel like went left, you know, a bit. We had a sidebar, but it wasn't in front of everybody. But I want everyone to hear it, so there's not a, you know, misunderstanding. As a woman, you know what I'm saying, I never wanted to see you hurt. It was never my intent to hurt you, period, okay? Never. Nothing was done out of malice. I hate that this has hurt you, really, you know, because I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't set out to be that type of person. I'm the type of person who really genuinely cares for people, you know what I'm saying? But last night I just felt under attack. I felt like I had to be in defense. I'm just not used to this person, that person, these, you know, different people chiming in all at once. So I don't want it to continue to be like a back and forth. You did this, you did it. Because honestly, I just want to be able to be in a space, move forward, and be healthy. So I'm going to say this in front of everybody here. As a woman, I am sorry that you're hurt and that this hurt you. Now, if you can accept it, great. And it may take time. I'm not saying you have to. But that's for me. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we did fall in love. You know what I'm saying? And that's my truth. Everybody has their own truth. You know what I'm saying? And
Amen. Amen. Yes, apology. Y'all. Yes.
That's that, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Yes, over the beautiful island.
Now I
of
can
St.
be
Thomas.
everybody's friend now.
Yes.
No, that's sincere though. That ain't. Y'all was tripping me out.
In this moment, I see Sunny for who she is, and I know that her apology is not to me, it's to this group. Because the receipts were pulled and the bull was strong. She wanted to save face, which is why she got no response from me. But I'm thinking in my head, what the
We're all on a platform that we all agreed to be a part of, and with that comes scrutiny, comes people liking us, comes people not liking you. I don't have time to keep trying to defend and go back and forth with people all day on the internet. Secondly, I'm not finna do nothing about people that most of them I've never even met.
I guess the difference for me is, because, you know, it's no secret. Like, my mama, she feel how she feel about you. But I have always made it very clear on social media, at the reunion, in every place that I'm not in agreement with it. And I verbally, publicly tell my mama, don't do that. If I don't agree, I'm going to say something. Have you ever done that? I have always made it very clear on social media, at the reunion, if I don't agree, I'm going to say something. Have you ever done that?
Said that I don't agree with
Right.
what
they
people
do.
are doing.
What they do. And
Not even in certain situations of my own. I don't respond to most of the stuff.
I think we all business women. I think we don't deserve that level of hate that we get.
Thank you.
That's the problem. It ain't the fact that it's fans. It's another level. It's another level. I'm saying state where you stand. Do you agree with that?
I don't have to say.
All right.
I don't have to say. When you sign up for this type of thing, I understand what comes with that. I've had people, because everybody have their fans. Let's be clear. It's some people who hate me, who in my DMs that I've blocked plenty of people because they like different people that they feel like they've seen me have a problem with. So I experience stuff too, but y'all don't hear me running behind y'all saying you need to check this, control your T-Squad or control your, I'm just gonna give you a name, your Stormisha Squad.
I'm
just saying.
It ain't Stormisha. But the thing, do you agree with what they do?
How I feel is that they feel okay with their opinions. So when you say what they do, what are you talking about?
What y'all don't know is I actually had to turn myself into jail. That's what y'all don't know. Because of a millimeter. One of her proclaimed fans, for sure, came to my warehouse with her camera out and her friend trying to get inside.
Wow.
My phone went on live while I'm cussing and crying, and she takes that and go and swear for a warrant in front of a magistrate judge to get a warrant for my arrest for, guess what? Harassing communication.
For a woman to tell you that one of your fans had me arrested and you have no emotional empathy for it, like, that's crazy to me. And it's like, stone face.
So you said that Martell tried to make it seem like you and him had something going on, but you're saying it
Well,
was
that's
nothing.
the way it came off to me. It was, because it was blind. It was like off the wall type, oh, well, she been in my house. Me and Martell never had any sexual relationship, never went that far. He didn't flirt with me. It was about his training, and that was that. That's why I don't get why it was put out that way. Because he would tell you, he wouldn't flirt with me. Okay, so let me explain once again. It was strictly business and platonic, and he wasn't with Mel. And despite the image he gave off, he was quite the gentleman. But I really don't care if anyone at this table believes me or not.
Went over his house, y'all went over his training package, and then you left.
And then we left. I left.
Okay, there you have it.
So I think that it's kind of been ample enough time for, you know, people who wanted to talk or ask questions, share, or whatever. I think that has happened. I've kind of just sat back, just listened, decompressed within. And to be honest with you, hey, it is what it is for me. I don't have no feelings, honest, about none of it.
So I feel Mel puts on a good front, and she says she has no feelings about this either way. But knowing Mel, and maybe she's evolved, but the Mel that I knew, she absolutely has feelings about it.
So what I would like for us to do is to go and continue to enjoy this island. I think we have maybe another day and a half. Continue to enjoy this vacation. As I've said many times, we all work hard. We all work hard every day, and we are away from some of the stress of life. So let's enjoy ourselves. Now, when it comes to her, how I feel is, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I feel like she lied. She done lied so much. From the first time I met her, it was, this is my fiance. Then it became, yeah, I'm divorced. Well, no, I'm not. We're still married.
Are you married?
I was. No, I am still married. Wait a minute. I'm still married. I'm separated, but I am with somebody.
Separated for 5 years.
Yeah.
When did y'all start the paperwork?
Oh, no, we never started it.
For whatever the reason is, when your stories change,
The truth
it
don't
makes
change.
you look not honest.
The truth don't change.
Right.
though. The truth don't change. So for me now, I see you as a liar. Just saying. You just be lying. God dang.
But I told her, I said, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm getting to know you, and I'm getting to know you on this trip. I think you're cool, like for real. I said, but every situation you brought to us, it just has a lot of questions.
I just feel like a lot of times I have felt that there were double standards, sometimes girl code, sometimes not. You know, like literally, Trish had this whole, to the point I called it out the first night at dinner because she was very firm in her opinion about the situation with Sonny, Moses, Destiny. So while we were sitting at the table, y'all may not have known why I called it out, but she was making faces. So I was like, well, Trish, you said you don't like Sonny, so, you know, go ahead and talk about it. I just feel like for me, I went out my way to try to make sure everybody felt kind of comfortable.
This was a lovely trip. You did your thing.
You know, to try to make everybody feel comfortable and having a good time. And when they told me Stormy and Trish were gone, they didn't speak nor say bye.
Right.
No, they
No
didn't speak
thank
nor
you.
so bye, no thank you, no bye, no hey, none of that. And I mean, I literally, it's weird.
different.
That's weird, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's some mama common courtesy teachings at the age of 2 and 3. That's weird, you know? Like,
Even if you're mad, you're supposed
But
to
what you mad
respectfully
for?
say, hey, thank you.
or if you that mad, don't come to the house that I invited you to. Just stay away. If you that mad, you know, because now it's disrespectful.
And you just met Trish, right?
You know, I have tried to make her feel welcomed into this circle, you know? So if she on some since her and Stormy into it and that's my friend, I ain't fooling with you, baby, you will never fool with me because it's forever now.
Yeah.
You know? It's
Yeah.
Scorpio stinger forever.
Once she went to Martell's house, I mean, there's nothing left to say. When people defending their truth, most of the time when it's the truth, they're very calm. They like, listen, this is what it is, and they don't go into a whole long drawn out. And I train men, and it's usually easier to train men and not women. Girl, what? And then y'all kept asking clarity from somebody that's not clear.
You did say that. Now.
Yeah, she not even clear. I'm married, but I'm not married, but we engaged, but we not engaged, because he asked me, but I didn't say yes, but I'm gonna be with him. Girl, what?
Yeah, you're right.
And y'all keep asking clarity from her.
You're right. I went to the house, no, I went to the clubhouse, but no, I didn't.
But then I didn't go to the house, but then...
You know you my friend, because I didn't want you to think it was something.
But then it's not some, but he was making it too much, girl.
That wouldn't be.
She gave Martell that little hot pocket.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Poor Trish. It was tough. Poor Trish. Gosh. That was tough for her.
It's a hard first season for her.
It's hard to believe, Trisha, that nothing happened. However, I feel like the conversation needed to be had. I just was hoping the initial one would have been in a smaller group so that she didn't feel blindsided. That's all.
Sonny, you have any kids?
Not yet, but you know, we're going through IVF right now, so.
Girl, read the room. I don't know why Nell would ask Sonny about starting a family, because Nell is Destiny's friend, and I would have never asked that question. Too soon. Nell, too soon.
I'm doing my best in this moment, hearing Nell ask, you know, a woman that betrayed me, Sonny, about having kids with my ex that wanted to have kids with me. And it just feels very not good.
You know, our relationship had fizzled out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we weren't seeing each other. We didn't see each other in a long time, you know.
What's a long time? A week, 2 weeks, a month?
About 8-9 months.
Oh!
Yeah.
You know, hopefully everything works out for the three of y'all. Yeah.
Sound like a what they call a triple?
Yeah, however it work out. We don't know who's gonna be the side chick yet. You know, I don't know. You know,
no, my wife's my wife.
You know, hey,
you know,
that shit can turn
you know
sometimes.
the side chick gonna be.
Please, I'm not laughing at that one.
You know, at the end of the day, I value friendship. I really do value friendship. And if Destiny said Martell don't with them, I won't even sell them my house. I would just continue to move on. That's how I hold that friendship down.
Did you slide into the DM? Because you slid past the first part.
Oh.
Was there a DM slide?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so this is the thing. This was before me.
Why y'all be like this? Why y'all doing this?
It ain't none of your goddamn business, though.
It's not my business. I don't care about this right here.
You talking about
I was asking because I didn't know she was a trainer.
Why are you asking about that?
Because
I told you she ain't trained.
she trains men too.
And there was nothing to it, so there's no reason to even.
Oh, so you read the DM?
Huh?
You got a chance to read it? Oh.
No, it's
long deleted. 4-5 years ago.
It's long deleted. You said 5 years ago. No, he could have did that. He was married. He's not DM sliding while he's married.
No,
that's crazy.
It was on a break.
You guys were on a break.
So here's the thing. Years ago, she went over to his crib. They were supposed to train, work out, do some things like that.
Who did?
I'm sorry. You know, I don't like nobody to downplay who I am, anything like that when it comes to a woman. And goddamn it, if I tried, I'd be like, I tried, but you know, she didn't. Hell no, try. Because honestly, at that time, she wasn't as bad as she is right now. You know what I'm saying? And I just seen her from a picture, so I'm like, damn, she cute. You know what I'm saying? Just like all these other girls I see now that are cute, I'll slide in DMs, and if they attractive enough for me, and it's like I kind of make the decisions. If I want to goddamn try to not. So no, I didn't try anything. It was cordial. She came up there, we watched TV. I don't know if she drunk some, I don't even know at the time, but that was it.
It's really not that big of a deal after having conversation, because me and Trisha did have some words about it, because initially she didn't tell me about it. So it was one of them things where I'm like, okay, I mean, I can't really be too mad because it was way back then, but I don't like the fact that you didn't tell me.
Here's the thing. Ken is telling me about a story that he wasn't there. We have one eyewitness participant and Ken telling me what happened. Unfortunately, I've got to go with Martell.
At the end of the day, there's no reason for us to harp on it and keep going back and forth about it. You know what I'm saying?
Leave it alone, Marco.
It's my woman now. It's my turn.
Ken is a patient man. He must really be in love. No, I definitely wouldn't put myself in no situation like that. Everything had to be fine before I put myself in that situation, but he a good dude, so we're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully he can get through everything, they still be together.
I guess because I've been in a situation before with a married woman.
Now Ken is sharing with us that he was involved with a married woman before and another married woman now. I think he's a pro at being a side dude. Definitely a pro.
It's hard, way harder than people try to make it be than when you done establish a whole lifestyle together and just to be like, all right, I'm out.
The only thing that Ken knows is what his married fiance told him. And sometimes, you don't need that much of a story to just fill in the gaps. He might learn the hard way.
If someone's madly in love with you,
right,
you let go of that hand and grab yours and go, right? If there's love that's holding you on, that's the only thing that makes sense to this. Why are they still married?
I feel like the girls' trip has been amazing overall. When's the last time all of us kind of have been together in unison that much?
This has had, I'm gonna tell you, this is like the honest to God truth. I've never been on a girls trip, ever.
I was just about to say
I don't do girls trips. And so even when you asked, I was like, I'm gonna go because Melody asked me to go. But it's turned out to be wonderful. It really, yeah, it absolutely has. I think it turned out great, and I think you did a good job.
Good job, Mel.
This is my first girls trip with women that, I've never met before. Seeing you guys resolve your conflicts, your issues, that's a beautiful thing. And I'm happy to be here with you guys.
Oh, yay! Thank you. Thank y'all so much.
Excellent.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Destiny, you disagree? Oh, okay. Because you're just sitting there like this. You didn't clap. You didn't say. You just.
I don't have to do everything everybody do I?
I'm just saying.
I don't disagree that this has been a good trip and you've done a good job as a host, but it's like the Twilight Zone. Like, oh my God, you're amazing. Everything you do is perfect. And like, can we just be ourselves? Can we be real? Can we sit in a moment and enjoy and everybody be on the same playing field? I don't know. This is too much ass kissing for me.
I think if people can start just acknowledging that certain people have been betrayed or, certain things have happened, that you can really move past it. But if we keep staying in denial, then that's the hard part.
That's really funny that you use that word betrayal. Because you denied that for a very long time.
I wasn't your friend, so I don't feel like I really
This is why when you give your apology and then you give me that energy, it means nothing.
But I was really talking to Mel.
I'm addressing what you just said.
What energy did I give you?
What you just gave me was real stank.
Was it?
It was. Yes, it was. I'm gonna be honest, it was. So, real, y'all know I'm keeping it above. You did respond with a little facial expression, with a little too. It was.
It's been moments on this trip this entire time that you've been giving me that same energy. Even now you're giving it to me. And
But
I'm
I think it'll go both ways.
Give me a moment to speak, Shanique. I understand you have a perspective and an outlook on the outside, but this me and her right now. So I didn't betray you. I didn't sleep with your man. I didn't do any of those things to you.
I slept with your ex, not your man at the time. Let's be clear.
It's very clear. And that's another thing.
Okay.
Just own it.
I was with the guys, and that was one of the topics that came up, the whole Martell situation, and I'm like, dude, first of all, it happened before me. The only issue I ever had and will ever have is the communication between you and I. If something happens or something did happen, you let me know. But I feel like me and him gonna have a conversation about it because I feel like he kind of played into it and made it seem like it was more when as a man, if I ain't never been with a woman, I ain't gonna try to make it seem like I have. That's just weird.
Yeah.
That's like my almost lying on you, It's just a man thing. It's like, hey, bro, that's my woman. I get it, even if it was before me, but you're not gonna try to make my woman look like something she's not. And, she got a man, she's still married. And now she supposedly been to this married man house. It's that picture is painted as if you like a thought or something.
That.
Like, yeah, I ain't finna hear that. I'm definitely willing to have this conversation with Martell, whether it be uncomfortable or not. You know, I'm all about protecting the image of my girl and making sure that there ain't no crazy rumors going around about her. I personally think that y'all need to have a conversation because there need to be some clarification in the whole situation with you and Martell. We got to get on the same page. Like, everybody been coming for us, and, you know, it's starting to get to me. So until that divorce get final, people just gonna, you know, oh, well, she don't want to be divorced, you know. We just gotta make our relationship known that this is forever. I think it's about time to have that sit down with Marquez. Like,
And I think we all three need to be there.
I want Marquez to actually know what type of guy I am, because I do feel like as the father of your children, we should have like a mutual respect. Because you know me, I'm big on respect. I do not like being disrespected. I'm not gonna continue to be disrespected and turn the other cheek. You know, when I got with you, it's a package deal. I signed up for you, the kids, and everything else that come with it. And I plan on marrying you, you know, once y'all handle y'all situation. We have to be smarter about this situation. If we want to be married, we got to do the things that we need to do to make him not happy, but, you know, appease to his emotions, his feelings. You know what I'm saying?
I hope, I guess. Who knows? You never know me.
The guys, we had a conversation about that as well. And Martell was like, yeah, I mean, she came over or whatever. You know, we ain't do nothing.
That's what she said.
He said she wasn't bad enough for me. I'm like, so you invite her to the house and then she's not good enough though? Come on, Martell. Do you believe nothing happened?
I don't know. What's nothing? You know, people can do a lot of something
And it still be
and
nothing.
still call it nothing. So it depends what nothing is, you know. Is it something that you would do in front of your significant other that you wouldn't necessarily do under normal circumstances? That could be considered something. I think what makes Trisha's position difficult with Martell is just that they weren't straightforward about it from the beginning. So it makes it look a lot worse than what they say it is. It makes it look like it's exactly what they're saying it's not.
And Martell's version of events, the timeline didn't seem to add up. Ken and Trisha's timeline, of course, didn't add up. All of these relationships have to overlap with the husband because she's never been divorced. She's still married. Work with me, all right? Ken, Megatron, Superman, right? Super great guy. Everything that she was missing. The husband, this guy abandons her, right? Leaves her to fend for herself when the whole world, right, comes crumbling down and the only people that you have next to you are the people that care about you. And you wouldn't run away from the husband at the first given moment.
Maybe there's some things about Ken that causes her to pause. You know, once you've been married one time, you're pretty slow the second time.
I'm saying when you know what you don't want, why do you hold on to something that you don't want? Unfortunately, I think he might love her more than she loves him.
Don't speculate that out loud because we don't know that.
I'm saying that just doesn't add up.
We all need to like link up and like get it figured out.
I'm saying that there's more to that story and I'd like to know that more.
Trish got handed to her a little bit on the trip. Somehow Martell told Stormy that Trish came to his house and Trish was like, no, but then she turned around and she was like, well, I did go to his house because I was gonna train him. And so we was like, what now? But then she got mad and she ended up leaving the trip early.
It's funny that you mentioned Trish going over Martell's because all the guys, we were talking about it and, well, Trish came over Martell's house.
Right,
He
right.
said, I think he said a couple times.
Right, a couple of times.
He slid in her DMs, invited her to the crib, she came by, and they ended up watching a movie.
I ain't hear nothing about the movie now.
The story makes no sense. Like somebody needs to teach all of them how to lie. If you're training somebody, you don't come over their house and they don't have a gym. When you asked her to train you, where'd you guys go for training?
The gym.
Okay.
Maybe she's not into me like that.
They did some pretty foul stuff to each other.
Yeah, it was a lot going on between them two. When Mel came out saying that, you know, Destiny maybe sleeping with Martell. It's a whole bunch of stuff.
She said Destiny maybe sleeping with Martell.
She didn't directly say it, but it was like.
Martell been insinuating that too.
Between Destiny?
Martell makes jokes about that.
What did he say?
He says stuff like Law looks like him and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah. I can see where if Martell constantly make it seem like him and Destiny slept together, I can see why Mel would kind of think that. Martell has a way of saying stuff over and over and over and over and planting seeds in people's minds.
And that's what I think it's a lot of information within that relationship that I just don't know about.
What
like,
relationship?
With Destiny and Mel. Even when they was at dinner, Destiny made a statement that was like, you try to go talk to old girl and tell her how to be a respectful cheater or how to cheat respectfully.
You know, Mel, Martell have not been the best of friends, but do I think that happened? No. Not on the surface, no.
So you don't think Mel was trying to teach
I
the
don't
side
think-
chick
I
on
don't
how to
think-
respectfully cheat?
I don't think there's ever
with
been a
her
wife.
husband. That don't even sound right saying it.
Right,
though.
that's what I'm saying. So no,
It
I
don't
don't
even
think.
sound right.
I think that when stories don't add up, you don't got enough information.
He probably think it's an honor. He got two girls fighting over him.
No.
Yes. And he probably like, I'm the man.
You think that's how guys feel?
Yes. Y'all like when the girls, because when girls be fighting over y'all be like this. No, baby, oh, baby, don't do that.
I'm the man.
Yes, y'all do that.
He did say, I'm the man.
Did he say that?
He
Look at me, I be knowing.
He said it. He said it. Now he did.
Did he really say that for real?
He said, I'm the man. I got two women fighting over me.
Shut up, he didn't say that.
Gotta keep you cool though. You know I'm with you. I just want to make sure that we can actually communicate and there's no heat.
I think
Don't make sense.
Seeing him play basketball with my son and my nephew, like, and then like taking him out the country and like giving him a car and like that crazy to me.
I get it. I'm around your kids. It took time. I never came into the picture and was like, I'm y'all daddy. No. First of all, I'm the man in the house. So it's automatically natural, and I'm a natural provider. That's what I do. No way am I trying to take your place, because I can't take your place. But at the end of the day, you have to be present. Like, you can't make an excuse, I don't like this, or I don't like that. And never in no way should it ever got to the point to where you become absent, bro.
I should have known who was around my daughter.
First of all,
hold on,
you
let
never
me
even came
finish.
by. You never even,
Bro, I came to the house, and you said a man never leaves his family, and I'm gonna make sure a man is inside the house. For one, I didn't leave. I got a house around the corner. I was traveling.
You was traveling, but your dad did everything for you.
I didn't leave my children. No.
Technically, you did. Your dad was there.
So
you were
you're
not.
basically saying that I was an absentee father from the time
You
I
was
had to
there.
remove myself from the situation.
No, you removed yourself before he came along. You removed yourself when you left the
Bro,
first house.
he's been there.
No,
He's
no,
been there.
no,
So,
that's
hold
not.
on,
Wait a second. Hold on a second. No, because he's not.
Just chill.
Wait a
chill.
second.
Listen,
Okay.
let's talk.
No, wait a
Let's
second.
talk.
Wait a second. You were absent at the first house, Marquez.
You saying that I'm absentee? I'm absentee maybe because I'm not even absentee. I haven't seen them because I've also always get excuses. Zari got dance. If I
Ask him how many times
I
he's
Zari
already-
to come
No,
stay, and she
that's-
like, nah, I got something going on or something.
Dude, that is a load of.
So I brought the paper for us to just go ahead and get it, like honestly, to just get it out the way, because that's the only way we're gonna be mature about this situation. So we just need to get it notarized and signed.
I'm actually shocked that Marquez brought the divorce papers. I can still tell he has little feelings for me in there, but seeing his family happy with Ken could be a little hurtful. And going from high school sweethearts to divorce, it's not easy.
I
really have to get going. I'm used to him crying and, pouring out his heart on things, and then just doesn't change.
Ready?
All right.
All right, man, we're gonna get up out of here, man.
Bet you never saw the end. I was said let's be friends, but my life's not better when we're together. I don't wanna play pretend. I'm not gonna say it, man. Nothing but my life's not better when we're together. So I'll let you go.
got your mauve on. What is that, mauve?
I don't know what you want to call it. What's happening? You your late ass. You
I ain't
invite
late.
me here.
I didn't
You
invite
always
you
late.
nowhere. I don't even like you.
So listen, so how did it go on the girls' trip? Melody being there, how did that go, considering you guys' relationship?
She kept saying, you know, any woman that hangs out with my ex-husband's mistress doesn't have girl code and da-da-da-da-da. And I was like...
All this girl code all this fake bullshit.
I was like, don't try to make it seem like I supported that situation because I got onto Martell about how I felt about it.
Yeah.
And I was riding with you. I said, but then I turned around and I watched you literally try to teach her how to respectfully cheat. Because you talking to her on the phone all times of the night. You texting her, telling her when to let her know when Martell pull up. And, and she lost it. She lost her mind.
And that's real. And that's real. It was almost like you wanted me to go out there and cheat so you can catch me so you can have something to talk about.
At that point, I fell back. Like, what I'm gonna fight this battle for when you're not even fighting?
You're not, yeah.
It is what it is. People can feel how they feel about it. But you know what's funny though?
What's that?
After that, she was so nice to me.
I honestly can't keep up with how many faces Melody has. I don't know if it's 2, 3, 4, 5, but one minute she's screaming and yelling, and the next she's being cordial, and she's still avoiding what the real issue is. And I'm really tired. I'm way over trying to figure it out.
But yeah, but Marcel, he kept going in. I don't like for another dude to be speaking on somebody else's situation when they don't know anything about it, you know what I'm saying? And then too, if they being hypocritical and all that kind of stuff too. That be one of my issues with Marcel. I mean, even Maurice, too. Don't y'all come at me, stop coming at me about, like, Martell, you did this, you did. Man, shut the up. Don't say nothing else about what Martell Hope did. Don't be hypocritical.
That part.
There are a lot of double standards in this group. Marceau is a big mouth person, and he has a lot of standards, and some of them might be double. I don't know.
Even when it get down to the Scots, when Marceau Maurice, you know, I think they was over at my house, the house that I built or whatever, and Marceau, he had said he don't do anything to get a divorce. And I'm like, dude, you cheat like a mother. Like, dude, shut up. You acting like we ain't been places and you did whatever. Like if anything, don't say nothing. Don't sit up here trying to make me seem a certain way when you know that you 1,000 times worse than me. Just don't say nothing. A real man will step into the room, and if you see me doing something, you'll try to straighten me out, but you ain't finna try to make me look bad because you know you worse than me. So just shut the up.
So I'm gonna tell you this, since we're talking about stuff, I also caught wind of an interview you did recently with Crystal XO. And I was offended by what you said in that interview.
Okay, what I say?
It's a few things. You said Melody is just as bad as Martell.
I ain't never tell nobody you just as bad as Martell.
Oh, you said it. You said it's both of them. She can be stubborn and hard-headed.
No, I may have said that.
You said
you
all
can
this
be
that I'm
stubborn
saying.
and hard-headed.
So you heard all them words you said?
I said,
draining.
No, I have been through a lot with y'all. That's my opinion. And I love y'all.
I think you've been through more with Martell than you've been through with me. I don't call
you right.
you a lot.
That too.
I don't bother you.
You right.
I don't do that. I didn't feel right being bunched
okay,
up.
well maybe I should say Martell is draining.
Thank you, because I don't bother you, and you know that. I don't bother nobody, because everybody got their own happening.
Everybody know how I genuinely feel about you.
I thought I did too till I heard that interview.
Well, that's some bull.
And I'm telling you that it hurt my feelings.
Well, if I said anything to hurt your feelings, then I apologize for that.
I did. Well, this is what I wish. I wish you had said, hey, we're here to discuss us. I have no comment about Melody and Martell.
And I probably could have said that.
Well, I hope you see how I was offended by that interview.
I can.
Yeah. All I want is everybody to talk about their own. Leave mine alone.
Well, yeah, and I agree.
So we gonna do that?
That start with
no
the
comment.
Too. I'm telling. Don't ask
no
me.
No comment. That's right. Tell them. None.
Anybody else, Mel, Martell, whoever.
I know you're my life partner and you're my love, but at the end of the day, that's a phone call I never thought I'd have to make.
I understand.
You know, and the worry that I'm sure you had to go through, and everything else, and then you get the phone call, hey, Maurice, you know, I've been arrested. This is the situation. Can you come bail me out?
Well, once I heard your voice, it took the worry out. Because, you know, I went down my timeline. And in my timeline, you'd be ready to go to bed.
Right.
And so I honestly thought you had gone to work. And you were at work and you fell asleep at work. So I went by the office. And then when you weren't asleep at work, I was like, I just wasn't sure where you were. And so it's very weird. It was a weird call, a weird situation. I always worry about whether or not you're gonna always be 100% forthright.
What do you mean?
Like, sometimes I feel like that what you give me is to protect me. Like, I can't help what I don't know.
I don't know if, I don't really know if you can help me, like, through this. Like, honestly, just you being there, picking me up, that was help enough. There's gonna be a lot of people that are disappointed, you know? Not just because it happened to me and the fact that, you know, for whatever reason, I may have let them down from who I am or whatever. As far as public opinion, I've already been convicted. So you're not innocent until proven guilty, you're guilty until proven innocent. A lot of people are gonna be disappointed because they're not gonna have answers. Like, this is an ongoing case, and anybody with any sense knows that anything that I say can and will be used against me. We just take this thing one day at a time, figure it out, you know. But I really do appreciate the fact that, you know, you're there for me.
We can invite family, invite their dad. Graduation went okay, don't you think?
Yeah, but this dude came up and thanked me for coming. Like, he invited me or something. Like, and I'm like, my dude, we invited you. We paid for this. We arranged this, not you. Like, what are you being thanks for coming? Like, I was gonna be here regardless if you came or not.
So my son was graduating, Xavier's graduating, and we reached out to Marquez, but he was like, oh, well, he needed, you know, help getting here. So, of course, you know, talking to Ken, we gave him gas money to get here. I should have let his little walkie-talkie ass walk. I was just like, sure.
It's funny that, you know, because we assisted him to get here, and this fool thanked me like I was his guest. So, yeah, it's kind of awkward. I thought when we had that meeting with Marquez, it was going...
At the dinner?
Yeah, the dinner. I thought it was going to progress things, and I thought it was going to make things better.
I'm here to fix this. Like, that's why I'm here, straight up. I brought the paper for us to just go ahead and get it out the way, because that's the only way we're going to be mature about this situation.
You have a pen?
Yeah, let me grab that for him.
Something about that dinner was like, I don't know, I guess he didn't expect our separation to go this far.
Right.
But then again, I'm like, I don't see how he didn't. But, you know, over time, people have time to think
But
about
again, like I was gonna say, like, some people, he might not want you, but he don't want nobody else to have you either.
After graduation, we were supposed to meet up, get the papers notarized. So I hit him up and was like, okay, so when you come back down here so we can go ahead and take care of this? He said, oh, I'll be down there next weekend, but he never came down here. I just knew that it was gonna go back to being the same.
You know, I wanna just take him in, but what is that gonna benefit? It is kind of frustrating dealing with Marquez. He tends to make things much harder than they need to be, but either way, the paperwork will get filed with or without him. It's, you know, it's on him at this point.
So I'm feeling some type of way because I spoke with Mel.
Okay.
And she was so angry with me. We did an interview. And I said her Martell was draining. I was saying the situation was draining. And she couldn't figure out why I would say she's draining. And she was like, that's not what friends do. I shouldn't say anything about her. I got it. I will not be just speaking on them. Even us counseling, she laughed about that. Like,
spent a lot of time with
counseling. Counseling. You got some mentor? You've never been a mentor or counselor. I got my counseling, my mother, and my God.
Mel said that?
Yes, she said that. And I sat there, I did, and